Hi, welcome back to System Foundations. We're going to continue configuring our WordPress server. So if you've got your WordPress server up and running right now and your DNS server up and running right now, we're going to configure WordPress. We're also going to configure one of the DNS settings that I missed, one of the interface settings that I missed on the first change. And I can't believe I missed it. But if you'll go ahead and sudo-s if you're not already, we'll go ahead and go to var www.html. That way we know what directory we're in. We can keep track of where we're at. And we're going to do a vi etc network interfaces. Now this etc network interfaces file here, we're going to need to change this. So we need to go in and we need to put dns-search. If you don't already have that, lab.lan, and we're going to need to put domain-name lab.lan on there as well. Now be sure you copy both those options right there, and put those down in this interface as well. So don't forget to put them in the other interface too. If you forget to put them in the other interface, then it's just not going to work right. So let's go ahead and save that. Now we got that saved, we're going to configure our WordPress. So we can cd over to WordPress if we want to. You can vi, and this is going to be the wp-config.php file. wp-config.php. Pop into that file, and now we need to configure this file. So we're going to put in our database name, which is WordPress. This username that we used, we choose the create database term. We said create database WordPress, and then we chose to grant the permissions on WordPress to SQL_user, and this is where you put that. Next, we have password, which is the password, really secure. And then, of course, localhost, we don't need to change. So now once you do that, escape:_WQ. Once we escape:_WQ, let's go ahead and change the vhost file, which you may notice the vhost file is already changed on your system. And that's because I changed it a while back before we went in and did the sites enabled vhosts, before we did the TaskFreak installation. So we got wordpress.lab.lan right there. So wordpress.lab.lan, and then var www.html WordPress. So we've got that set up. So since we have those changes made, let's go ahead and reboot, because we did make those network changes. We want to reboot, make sure everything works. Again, you don't have to reboot. You can go through and restart all the services, but I would recommend rebooting and giving yourself a break. Okay, let's see if we're back online now. You hesitated. Okay, there we go. We're back online. So we've got Geneva College running. We can check the status of our servers. We can go over here, Apache 2, status, see if that's running. We can see that's running. And we can check MySQL, MySQL, status, and we see that that is running as well. So let's go ahead and open a web browser and pop on over to wordpress.lab.lan. So here we'll do wordpress.lab.lan. Should take just a second, and then we should get this screen. So I don't know if we can see everything quite on there. I might make it a little bit smaller so it all fits. There we go. Continue site title. I'm just going to call this System Foundations. System Foundations right there. You can see that maybe I've done this once before. Username, I'm going to choose admin, and the password, I'm going to choose admin. Confirm the use of a weak password, and you do need to enter an email. So I'm just going to do admin_yourname@cybernatos.net. So there you go. And then right down here, you can choose to discourage search engines from going through your WordPress site. But since our WordPress sites are not currently on the internet, it's not going to be a concern for us. So let's go ahead and choose install WordPress. Now it's going to ask me if I want to save that. I'm not going to save it because it's admin. Not really something that I don't think I'm going to forget. All right, it's done. It doesn't take very long at all. So we're going to choose login. At the login, we'll go ahead and choose admin. Say don't save. And there we are. We're now logged in to the dashboard of our WordPress site for our initial configuration. So we are logged in as an admin. And let's go ahead and look at what we might want to do. We've got appearance here. We've got a couple of themes. We can activate a theme. So I went ahead and I activated the 2017, which moved over here. I think 2017 is a really nice looking theme. So activated 2017. Let's go ahead and open a private browsing window. And by opening a private browsing window, it won't remember my cookies or anything else from the admin user I used to log in. So now let's type wordpress.lab.lan. It'll come up, and that is our WordPress site. So now users can register. They can go in, and you have a fully functional WordPress site as well as your own WordPress server. There's some advantages and disadvantages to that. One is now you have to handle all the upgrades. That might be a disadvantage. An advantage might be that it's free and you can put anything you want on it and unlimited storage, whatever you want. I hope that you really enjoyed this. I hope that you like having a WordPress site there. And I look forward to talking to you again after we get back from Easter break.